Hi, everyone. I'll just get started. Right now, every company is renting its intelligence. They're paying for a dozen different SaaS subscriptions, but they're bottlenecked by their limitations and their costs. But it's a fact that every company is building their own software, and this is because of AI. In fact, by 2030, 85% of enterprises will replace SaaS tools with tools that they're building with AI, and this data is from Deloitte's TMT team. So the problem isn't building, it's deployment, because right now there's no secure and quick way to deploy to desktop and mobile. And that's what we're doing. The same way Vercel takes care of this for web apps, we're doing this for your company's internal operating system across desktop and mobile. And that's Basics OS, the easiest way for anyone in your company to build, deploy, and distribute internal tools that your company is using. And it's really easy. You can start by grabbing our open source template. It has all the things you need to get started immediately. All your data, you keep it with you. You can plug in your database. We never see any of that. And we have the infrastructure to make sure all of your tools talk to each other, allowing you to build automations that actually fit the way your company operates. So we've optimized the development experience for use with agents like Claude Code and Cursor, so anybody on the team can contribute, and you can either extend the tools you've already built or build entirely new ones. After that, anyone on your team can deploy updates across desktop and mobile. And to see these updates, it's as easy as downloading Basics OS, logging in, and it's all there. You never have to touch the infrastructure. We already took care of that. And actually, since we submitted this presentation, we have 2 LOIs, a paying customer, and we're talking to the Residency, which is a hacker house in SF. They have a network of over 2,000 hacker houses across the world. And this is our plan. Our beachhead is AI-native startups. They need to ship quickly without deployment hurdles. From there, the goal is to transition to mid-market and enterprise companies, where the goal is to help them reach full automation with tools that they have customized and context that we've helped them gather by using our product. This is our business model. We make money by helping people host and deploy, by a gateway that we're using to power AI features and on-prem security reviews. Not only are we quicker to implement, we cost less than a third of what people are already paying, it's listed up there, all while giving you complete ownership of the code and data with 0 vendor lock-in. This is the team. I'm Arav. I'm the co-founder, StatML major. A lot of experience building AI applications for enterprise. Akeil is the co-founder, CEO. He couldn't be here because he actually dropped out to be an SF. He's working full-time, scaling the business. And yeah, that's Basics. We're here to help you own your software. Thank you.
Hi, you mentioned using AI agents. How are you tackling hallucinations?
Yeah, so we've actually went heavily into agent skills. So we've created a comprehensive documentation system of how our monorepo actually works. So an agent immediately knows where to contribute, how to extend features, and how to add new ones. So that minimizes hallucination and also minimizes the amount of work that the agent has to do when they first land in the repo, if that makes sense.
Quick question, what level of sophistication is required to use your software? Is it for someone who's an engineer, or can anyone in the organization?
Yeah, so we've actually designed this so that anybody can contribute. If you're a CTO, you can go in and change everything. That's cool. If you're a business leader and you like what we already have, you can prompt AI agents to do this instantly, because we have the skills embedded in the platform or the code that allows the agent to have complete context over what's happening. You just have to type in a prompt, hey, I want to add this feature, and the AI knows exactly where to go and where to fix things. That makes sense.
You mentioned you had 4 enterprise clients. Have any of them ripped out their CRM or Notion and actually
So we're talking to a customer at Offscript. They are a VC fund in Boston. He loves the product. His name's Giuseppe. He is giving us feedback all the time. He thinks it's way cheaper to use this, and he can actually talk to us face-to-face about, hey, this isn't working. I want to add this entire feature. You can't do that with Notion. Notion has Lego blocks. You can only use what they already have. You can't add completely new things. So not only do we offer flexibility, but we do offer security, because you can bring your own database entirely.
Yeah, and you also mentioned there's no vendor lock-in, but if you got rid of all of your SaaS tools and then built everything on this, aren't you kind of locked into your new tool?
It's a good question. So the way it works actually is we have a gateway. So the gateway is just used for you to enter in your API keys if you want to use chat, voice, whatever. We also give you the option to bring that yourselves. So any database that you have, you can plug it in. If you have your own gateway that you're using to manage providers internally, I know bigger companies have that sort of bottleneck where they have their own tools, you can input that in too. The main thing that we're taking care of is hosting and deployment. The code isn't the core product. It's just there to get companies going immediately.
So just to try to understand this better, what is the go-to-market strategy? And you mentioned the enterprise clients. Are they all in the same sector? Are they financial? Are they?
Yeah, so
What are these people?
So what we're starting with is actually AI native startups. So we have a big presence in SF. We're talking to hacker houses, going to hackathons. We're getting that feedback of how people need to operate, what are the compliance considerations they have. From then we can talk directly to enterprises. We typically go to VCs first. They connect us with companies that they are well connected with, and then we meet with them one-on-one to understand what are their needs. Different companies have different guidelines.
Are we talking about sales enablement, or are we talking about, what are we solving?
It's mainly productivity, actually, because a lot of companies, they need ways to track their customer inbound, outbound. They need meeting assistants to track, due diligence and automations to ensure that everything's moving smoothly. But all these different tools are siloed across different platforms. And there's also no security. Actually, Granola, which is a pretty big company, a couple of days ago, they were sued for malpractice because their data was accessible by anybody. And we're trying to mitigate that for larger companies.
Okay.